What's up guys, Albayan ng Batay nyo at nagbabalik tayo para sa panibagong video reaction. At kung bago ka lang dito, make sure to subscribe and click mo yung notification bell para updated ka lagi sa ina-upload kong video araw-araw. At follow nyo na rin ako sa Facebook page Albayan ng Batay nyo. At syempre, disclaimer lang, kung ayaw mo ng maraming post at may commentary na galing sa akin, ilalagay ko yung link ng original video sa description. So, wag na nating patagalin pa. Ito yung part 4 ng SB Story na ginawa ni Sir Casual Chuck. Again, credits kay Sir Casual Chuck. Napakaganda yung pagkakagawa mo ng storyline. Even yung editing. What can I say? So, syempre, again, ilalagay ko rin yung YouTube channel ni Sir Casual Chuck sa description. So, check nyo rin siya, no? So, huwag na nating patagalin pa. Ito na yung pinaka part 4 ng SB19 story. Let's go.
SB19 are going to be big stars. They have it. They're charismatic. They're hardworking. So my prediction is they're going to break out in a huge way this year. So take that for what it's worth, 18.
The guy who predicted their success was the same guy who indirectly called them cheaters. This tweet didn't drop any names, but this was posted around the time when SB19 got the #1 spot on MTV's Most Requested Artists for 20 names. But this tweet didn't drop any names.
This year. So take that for what it's worth. Hardworking. So my prediction is they're going to break out in a huge way this year.
That's
So take
unexpected.
that for what it's worth, 18.
The guy who predicted their success was the same guy who indirectly
Oh, man. From the very first minute. Mostly kasi sa kanila, uso yung bot eh.
called them cheaters. This tweet didn't drop any names, but this was posted around the time when SB19 got the #1 spot on MTV's Most
Guys, alam ko na sa US uso yung boting. Mga digital bots, alam naman natin yan kung ano. Pero ibahin mo yung suporta ng Pinoy basta kapwa Pinoy, ibahin mo yung suporta ng mga yan. Hindi madadala sa mga bot yung mga ganyan eh.
Requested artists for 21 weeks in a row, and this was against much.
Imaginein mo yung taong unang nagtiwala sa iyo tapos biglang magpi-flip down, magpi-flip siya ng side na parang
Bigger artists.
Hindi ako ready sa ganito. 33 seconds pa lang, medyo kaya pala siguro yung sinabi ni yung nilagay na title ni Sir Casual Chuck na haters will enjoy.
So it was clear which fandom he was talking about. This was only one of the many obstacles they had to overcome, because after all these years, they turned out to be monsters.
Perhaps kay Sir Casual Chuck, ang ganda ng edit mo ng pagkakagawa mo ng video. Man, I wish na makapag-edit din ako ng mga ganitong kalidad na documentary.
It might not look like it, but SB19 are people too. They have social media.
Ito na naman! God!
And they see everything. So it only makes sense that some of these hate has gotten into them.
Feel like I'm never enough. Kumbaga, parang feeling ko I'm fake.
Dumating na ako doon kasi minsan hindi lang naman yung mga tao sa paligid ko yung kalaban ko. Sarili ko pa din.
Okay, so may time talaga na darating na yung dahil sa dami ng nagbabash. Kumbaga, marami kasing once na maraming tao ang hindi naniniwala sa iyo, may time talaga na iisipin mo na O na magda-doubt ka na rin sa sarili mo na ano, kaya mo pa ba? Parang kaya mo ba talaga? Parang pinipilit mo lang, parang mag-give up ka na lang. Kasi unang-una, yung mga tao na may mga time din kasi na yung kung sino pa yung tao na inaasahan mong susuporta sa'yo, talagang sila pa yung hihila sa'yo pababa eh. Kaya magkakaroon ka ng thinking na hindi ka para diyan, hindi ka enough, na hindi para sa yung bagay na isang bagay.
Siguro masabi ko hanggang ngayon, nandun pa din siya. Tapos hindi ko pa rin siya natatalo.
Ano, it wasn't good enough. Parang sinasabi lagi, hindi ka pa enough, hindi mo pa kaya. Ibigay ko na kasi. Ilang best nangyari sa akin. Parang, bakit sila kaya natin? Ako hindi ko kaya.
I mean, why can't people just embody this mantra?
You have the chance to be kind. Always choose to be kind.
Yon. Kung kaya mo namang maging mabuting tao, bakit hindi mo na lang gawin, ano? Bakit hindi mo na lang piliing maging mabuti? Social media, yun na yung nagpa-toxic ng karamihan ng pag-iisip ng mga tao, no? Yung when social media talaga blow up, parang doon na lumabas yung pagiging toxic. Doon na lumabas yung pagiging toxic ng mga tao. Yung mga taong hindi mo inaasahan na mabait, pagdating sa social media, grabe, iba pala yung ganong, may ganon pala siyang ugali, no? So, yeah, yun din kasi ang tinatanong ko na, kaya mo naman, may chance ka naman na maging mabuting tao sa ibang tao. Bakit hindi mo na lang gawing maging mabait, maging mabuti? Ba't pinipili mong maging PI, no? Ba't pinipili mong maging a-hole do, 'di ba? Parang even kahit nga sa simpleng ano lang, even sa simpleng bagay lang eh. Kung wala ka namang sasabihing maganda, wag ka na lang magsalita, 'di ba?
And that brings us back to this moment. Yeah, that's Pablo. If you're new here, you're probably wondering how he ended up there.
God.
When you're spending every day on
You're on, and here it goes. I'm just a kid. And I know that it's not fair. Tonight.
Just
Shoutout sa mga batang 90s. Alam niyo na, tinutukoy ko.
kidding. I will tell the next chapter this time, okay? This was the time when Pablo decided not to be silent anymore. SB19 dropped the Pagsibol EP, and one of
Wait, Pagsibol.
be silent anymore. SB19
Na-reactan ko na yung Mapa Mana. Okay. So may 6 silang kanta sa Pagsibol na album. Tapos yung 2. So bali yan. May 4 pa akong bibigyan ng video reaction yung sa 4 na kanta.
dropped the Pagsibol EP, and one
John Paulo Nasi. Talagang iba magsulat eh, no? Kung titingnan mo dito sa
be silent anymore. SB19
lahat pala si John Paulo Nasi nag-compose. John Paulo Nasi composed by iba ang
dropped
breeding
the
ni
Pagsibol EP,
ni Pablo.
and one of the songs takes a shot against those haters. The lyric video itself screams a lot of shutting them down. The
God.
conceptualization is on a different level. Just take a look at this guy. This character literally resembled all
Pablo hair, corn shirt, Justin, barbecue, strawberry, Estelle, shoulder cam.
5 members, and the person behind it and all
Butche! Ano ba kayo?
other mind-blowing concepts is Justin. He didn't just come up with these creative concepts, he built
So siya yung nag-conceptualize ng music video, no? Iba. Ito yung sinasabi ko na, alam mo yun, yung iba-ibang talent, may kanya-kanya silang talent. Tapos pag binuo mo siya, talagang isang malaking monster talaga siya, no?
built them from scratch and oftentimes even used frame-by-frame animation.
Nice.
He's a guy who knew what he wants, like a monster hiding behind a beautiful face. And we all knew about the song that produced the most iconic rap line in P-pop.
So hindi ko pa to na papakinggan. This week siguro bibigyan ko na ng video reaction tong kanta.
Josh gave it so much justice that it made us forget about his other talents in handling interviews.
So dito nakikita ko yung aura ni Josh na talagang hindi siya papadarag talaga, no? Hindi siya yung basta-basta ang papadarag lang sa mga hater. Ito yung sinasabi ni Pablo na may isa silang member doon sa interview ni Sir Looney na may isa silang miyembro na gusto nang pumalag pero parang pinipigilan pa ni Pablo kasi syempre hindi yun yung upbringing nila, no? Hindi sila ganun pinalaki. Hindi yan yung upbringing nila, pero sa mga nakikita kong videos ni Josh talaga
You
ito
about
yung
the song
may aura siya talagang gusto niyang
used the most
pumalag.
iconic rap line in P-pop. Josh gave it so much justice that it made us forget about his other talents in handling interviews.
What do you think is the difference between Filipino boy groups and you guys?
But we couldn't say that we are really better than them because we respect them.
Finance, music, gaming, and the world of dance.
Gaming. Bago sa aking pandinig. Josh is also into gaming. Paring Josh, magkakasundo talaga tayo.
The dude is a legend in the K-pop dance cover industry along with Stel in Sayon. Even before SB19, Josh was already a monster. This brings us to another song from the EP. My favorite part was the imitation of the monster's laugh.
Okay. Kaya marami sa inyo yung nagsasabi na yun nga yung meaning ng mana. Okay. Dito ko na nag-gets. Even yung itong live performance nila, no, talagang naka-incorporate pa rin yung tema ng kanilang costume, ng kanilang facial expression, ng kanilang the way sila mag-act, the way sila mag-perform, the way sila sumayaw. Naka-incorporate yung kanilang movement sa kanta mismo, no? It's like manananggal, tapos yung suot nila is conceptualize galing doon.
This was done by
Galing.
none other than a monster vocalist himself, Stel. He's
Okay.
just one of the best singers I've ever heard in my life because of his versatility.
Panahon ay di inasahan, sa problema ay nabulunan. Nahirapan huminga at tila ba hindi ko na alam kung paano magalaban. Ako'y nanalangin, ngunit nilamon ng dahil sa dam ng aking hangarin nahulog, lalo nalunod.
I mean, only a monster gets called up by a friend to do a freestyle
I-check ko yan, kanta nila.
vocal run and ends up making an epic song intro.
You won't believe it.
Still, my man. Bakit? Tapos ito sinasabi ko, pag si Still parang may kanya-kanya talaga silang estilo na hindi mo pwedeng itapon. Alam mo yun, parang walang itulak kabigin, parang ganun ba yun? Tama ba yung pagkakasabi ko? Damn. Okay. So ito na rin yung sinabi nyo na si Stel yung nag-intro sa kanta ni Philip or ni Ken sa kanta niya Ambulan. Okay.
People also tend to forget his ability to sing in lower notes.
Tapos, okay, mas okay. Na-absorb ko na lahat ng mga sinasabi nyo, ano. So, mas maganda mas magandang napanood ko tong episode 4 nila. So, unti-unti ano na. So, yan. Maraming salamat sa inyo na nagbibigay ng info. So, ayan.
And speaking of forgotten talents, who would dare forget his ability to dance and teach it at the same time? The man single-handedly choreographed almost all of SB19's amazing dance routines. If that isn't a monster to you, then I don't know what is.
Singer, tapos dancer, tapos biritero. Oh, wow.
Enter the oldest song on the list. This is the song that saved us from virtually everything in the midst of the pandemic. It saved us from boredom, sorrow, anxiety, burnout.
Okay, so during pandemic, wala. Kaya hindi ko sila kilala. Hindi man lang siya dumaan sa radar ko kasi nung time na yung pandemic, busy ako nun sa mga kanta ng foreign artist, Eminem, Royce the 5'9", yan yung mga pinapakinggan ko nung time na yon. Tapos parang bibihira lang din nun yung battle rap, so mas nakapokus ako sa foreign artist nun, especially Eminem, MGK, yung mga ganon.
Homesickness, depression, you name it. My favorite part of the song is the first verse done by Ken.
Pagising sa umaga'y tinig mo ang paboritong inig.
It makes you feel
pero mas gusto ko talaga yung boses ni Ken pag kumakanta siya.
Umaga'y tinig
Husky tas buo. Husky buo.
paboritong inig.
It makes you feel like you want to cry, but you're happy. You know what I mean? He's just effortless in
get you.
setting up the mood.
I got
But
you.
when it comes to his talents, he's in no mood to be joking. This guy has a voice that sounds like he came straight from the underworld.
Ito yung gustong-gusto ko sa Bulan. Alam mo yung bukod sa boses ni Ken, ang gustong-gusto ko sa Bulan kung paano niya ginawa yung instrumental nito. Talagang heavy distorted guitars. Damn.
In setting up the mood. But when it comes
Ang sabi ko nga, metalheads, bukod sa pagiging rap fan tsaka battle rap fan, mas isa rin sa pinakagusto ko yung mga metal.
to his talents,
Kaya gustong-gusto kung paano niya ginawa yung
He's in no mood to be
instruments niya
joking.
dito.
this guy has a voice that sounds like he came straight from the underworld.
Ganda.
The dude can literally do
Alam mo yung kanta, yung pagkakagawa niyan is yung talagang talagang darkness yung gusto niyang iparating.
everything from singing, rapping, dancing, writing, producing, entrepreneurship, drawing, shooting balls, playing, to flying.
Wow, okay. Mga gamer pala itong mga
Sheesh,
boys
that's
natin,
a- Monster right there. Now let's move on to the song that was written out of a laundry routine.
Remember yung time na when we are doing our laundry? Nagluluto tayo, tapos sabi ni Pablo, anong gusto niya sabihin sa parents niyo? Tapos ayun, doon nagsimula tayo.
You heard it right, it's MAPA.
Huwag mag-alala, ipikit ang iyong mata, tana, pahinga muna. Ako na.
This song broke the hearts of many people all over the world, including mine. This easily became their best song ever because it's very relatable. It pays tribute to our loving parents and gives thanks to them for all the sacrifices they've made for us.
Again, sa mga may parents pa, bigyan nyo sila lang time. Kasi hindi nga, sabi ko nung nakaraan, yung reaction video ko sa MAPA, hindi lahat ng mga anak or bata nabibigyan ng chance na magkaroon ng buong pamilya. Alam ko marami naman talagang mahirap, may mga mahirap na pamilya, pero bigyan nyo ng chance na tingnan yung pinaka positive side ng pagkakaroon ng isang buong pamilya. Alam ko kahit mahirap, kahit papaano buo, hindi katulad nung may mga bata katulad ko na never kong naranasan na magkaroon ng isang buong pamilya na kasama sa isang bahay yung tatay, nanay, mga kapatid. Kaya yun, sana sa mga kabataan ngayon na may makikinig man ngayon dito sa reaction video ko. Kids, guys, bigyan nyo ng time yung inyong parents, be grateful to them sa mga pagmamahal, sa mga pag-provide sa inyo ng kung ano yung kailangan nyo. Maging grateful tayo, no? So, nasabi ko nga, swerte kayo na meron kayong magulang, ma at pa na sinasandalan.
The impact was so immense that it was sung in many takes me back to this unforgettable moment. Everyone's family showed up except for Can. Then this happened. This moment was so precious because Ken never expected his family to show up. This made Mapa even more special because it was performed by SB19 together with their families.
Huwag mag-alala, bigla kang matatana. Pahinga muna, ako na. Huwag mag-alala, ibigit ang iyong matatana. Pahinga muna, ako na.
And behind this universal anthem is the mind of a genius himself. The monster in the center of it all. Pop.
Medyo mabigat talaga yung bandang part na yun, no? Man.
Blow. If you have noticed, his name is all over every SB19 song we know.
Yes, napansin ko from the very start, napansin ko na siya lahat.
Some people say he's got the Midas touch because every song he made was an instant hit. I mean, just listen to how clever the lyrics are in SLMT.
SLMT nakuha mo ba ikaw yung
He managed to thank us by using our fandom's line.
Bali, bibigyan ko ng reaction to mga previous song nila, yung pinakauna.
Language without making it sound cringe. And he's not even done. He has so many unreleased bangers that are just waiting to be unleashed. As a group, SB19 earned the infamous nickname Live Monsters. It's because they move and sound even better when live.
Okay, so ito nga yung napansin ko nung live performance nila, nabanggit ko nga na sinabi ko na yung studio version nila heavily edited na kasi yung pag ganyan, heavily produced na yun mixed, heavily mixed, produced na yung kumbaga napino na kumbaga refined na kasi yung boses nila pagdating sa studio version ng kanta. Pero pagdating sa live performance, doon mo makikita yung pagiging raw ng boses. May garal-gal konti, pero hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na hindi mo naman pwede sabihin na heavily produced yung live performance nila kasi talagang live talaga silang kumakanta. Pero yung pagkukumparahin mo kasi talaga yung boses nila, talagang kung ano yung boses nila sa studio version, ganun din talaga yung boses yung nila sa live performances kasi marami talagang ibang artist na maganda sa studio version tapos pagdating sa live performance out of tune, flat, kung hindi man sharp, kumbaga hindi tumutugma doon sa pinaka. So dito mo din talaga masasabi na talagang yung kung ano yung consistency ng boses nila, no, talagang hindi mo maikakaila sa kanila.
Ang mundo ay mag-iba. Walang hahanapin pa. Ito hanggang sa
This is one of the main reasons why they have a fast-growing and dedicated fan base. They garnered a lot of support that they managed to reach the global music scene.
This category is fan voted because music is all about the fans. Now let's get into it. This year's 2021 finalists are the girls from Blackpink, the boys from BTS,
Blackpink, of course.
We have Queen Ariana Grande, yeah. We have the Filipino boys, Just Like Me, representing SB19. Let's do this. And the ever so incomparable 17. Congrats to all of the amazing finalists. You can vote for your favorite beginning May 10th.
Boy, maano mo kay Justin ay kay Josh yung pagod niya parang sulit. Yung reaction niya nung masabi yung boy group niya ng SB9. Din maano mo yung easy yung pagiging easiness niya ng parang yung paghinga niya yung alam mo yung buntong hininga ng pagiging grateful, parang hay sa wakas, parang ganun yun yung yung nasisense ko kay Josh dito, pagiging yun yung sign ng gratefulness, yung sa wakas, yung ganun yung feeling. Basta alam niyo na magulo ako pero alam niyo kung ano yung tinutukoy ko. Pasensya lang.
Now let's go back to the studio.
Di ba?
Josh couldn't believe it. He couldn't hold his tears because finally he took a step on their quest for world domination.
I want to dedicate this stream to our
Hello,
friends
Dia. What is up?
SB19. So again, congratulations to them for being a finalist in the Billboard Music Awards Top Social Artist
Dang.
Song. Nakaka-proud.
But despite all the accolades, we can't deny that some people, even P-pop fans, still doubt them. So let me show you something to shut them up. This is the chart of the most viewed P-pop boy group MVs in the first 24 hours. I intentionally didn't put SB19 there because if I did, this happens. Their songs easily...
yung din kasi yung nakalagay, what? Oh my God! Tingnan nyo yung layo. Tingnan nyo yung layo sa mismong, sa kanta rin nila. Kumbaga yung kanta nila, hinahabol yung kanta nila. Oh my God. Doon ako na what? Man. Di ko alam na anong taon ba to? Anong taon ba ng Billboard to?
They occupy the upper half percentile by a large margin. This begs the question, are they just too far ahead of the game? Or are they just...
Ano bang ibig sabihin ng SB?
Ito na naman yung dalawa, man. Ito yung nagpainit ang ulo ko nung una I thought it's as if... Fuck!
Kala ko sama ng mga bakla
So lahat kayo straight.
Fuck, man! Ito na naman! Pwede ko bang iyan na lang to? Post ko na lang.
Kay papangit.
No!
Palagay ka ng tattoo sa mukha. Yung kahit henna lang, tapos nakabahag ka.
Sino nga ba tong na to?
Kay papangit.
Palagay ka ng tattoo sa mukha. Yung kahit henna lang, tapos nakabahag ka.
Hindi naman pag sinabi kasing yung estilo nyo, pagiging Pilipino nyo, yun talaga yung ilalagay nyo yung pagkabahag. Yung bahag na, ibig sabihin, nung unang panahon. So, dapat pala yung mga American boy band, yung mga American group, boy band, dapat may mga ano din sila, tapos may mga feather din sila dito sa ulo. Nakabahag din, may mga pana. Ganun ba yung gusto nyo sabihin? Tapos ba, dapat yung Korean K-pop group, dapat hindi ganun yung suot na naka all white. Dapat naka-traditional costume sila pag nagpe-perform. Dapat ba ganun ba yung ibig mo sabihin dahil nga gusto mong para hindi gumayad at traditional? Anong sinasabi mo, men? Nagsisense ba yung sinasabi mo?
Kay papangit.
Palagay ka ng tattoo sa mukha. Yung kahit henna lang, tapos nakabahag ka.
Inabot nyo rin yung launching ng SB19. Sana lang sa dulo.
Maganda kasi yung revenge kasi talaga yung success na ipapakita mo sa mga hindi naniniwala sa inyo.
Tama yan.
No. Fuck no. Hindi ibig sabihin na Pilipino ka, kailangan mong mag-perform ng nakabahag. So, kung ganun yung mindset ng mga to, wala talaga. Wala talagang kapupuntahan yung mga Pilipino niyan. Wala talagang Pilipinong aangat basta ganyan yung mindset ng kapwa Pilipino. Ibig sabihin, to think na sikat na tao yung nagsabi, I don't know, hindi ko nga kilala. Yung isang nakaupo dito sa right side, kilala ko, Renz Berano, pero yung isa di ko kilala, pero hindi ko lang magigets kung bakit ganun yung ganun yung mga sabihin, mga Americans, di ba, nagmula din sila sa may mga Indian, may mga ganun eh. So dapat pala yung mga boy band dati, mga boy band ng US, ganun din yung mga Irish, mga Westlife, ganun. Yung national costume, dapat ganun ba talaga yung sila mag-perform? Hindi dapat sila naka-black suit, naka-white, naka-sapatos, hindi pala dapat naka-coat, ganun. Oh my God! Na mindset yan! Oh, shit. So, again, kung ayaw nyo ng maraming post, ilalagay ko yung original na link ng video ni Sir Casual Chuck. So, pati na rin yung official YouTube channel niya, no? So, pasensya na, nag-iinit ang ulo ko. Bye-bye na.